All right, hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of deep cleaning my room. So, as you guys saw in the first video, I already did a pre-vacuum of everything, the whole carpet, and now I'm gonna pre-spray them, and then I'm going to extract. So, I have my 2-gallon sprayer here with my pre-spray solution. What I use for pre-spray is just basic stuff, nothing crazy because I maintain the carpets clean, but I use 2 cups of this Bissell formula and a little bit of Fabuloso, and then I just fill it up with water, mix it up well, and then I just pre-spray. I will be extracting with my Bissell proheat 2X Revolution Pet Pro. Real quick, guys, this machine is amazing. I've had this thing for about, I want to say, about 5-6 years or so, and it's still running pretty strong. This thing is really great for carpet extraction. The only cons about this thing is the water tank capacity. It's only a 1-gallon tank. You have to constantly keep refilling the tank over and over and dump the water once you hear a different sound of the machine change. But this is a great extractor that I've been using all these past years, and it's still doing great. It does a great job. It remains the best carpet cleaner in the market. But those of you who typically clean their carpets at home like any normal person, here's what you should do instead. Rather than mixing your solution into the machine, I recommend you getting a pump sprayer. You don't have to get a 2-gallon one. If it's just for your home, then just grab yourself a 1-gallon pump sprayer and mix the cap of solution, into the sprayer, and then fill it up with water, and then go ahead and pump it up, and then you just spray your carpets, and then let them sit for about 10 minutes for the solution to work into the stains, and then you can just fill your machine with just hot tap water, and then you're good to extract. It's much better than mixing your solutions inside the machine. I really recommend you spraying the solution separately and then extracting. So if you want to try it out for yourself, go ahead. But I'm going to start off with pre-spraying the carpet, so give this a few pumps and then we'll be good to go. Let me move my Bissell out of the way. It's already filled with water, ready to go. I'm just going to pre-spray real quick. And I already did this half side of the room over here. I just moved the mattress and everything over. So now I'm going to be spraying and extracting this side of the carpet. So this, in my opinion, takes about 40 pumps to get this thing fully bloated to spray. This is like I bought this $26 pump sprayer at Lowe's. You can get it for $26. It's a 2-gallon sprayer. Go to your local Lowe's, or you can go to Home Depot. They also have sprayers of their own brand. Get at least a 2-gallon sprayer. I personally do carpet cleaning for customers once in a while. It's rare that I get more jobs of these. Hopefully I start getting more jobs, but as of right now, I'm just hanging in there, taking it easy. Now, once you start to feel that it's harder to start pumping, once you feel the pump sprayer getting harder to pump down, that's all you need and you're ready to go. So I would adjust the nozzle to the fan mode, in my opinion. It's got cone spray, you got the stream spray, I personally like to keep it set on the fan spray. So, all right, here we go. So the fan mist gives you a good amount of spray to go down on your carpet. And the stream of the spray will last you quite a while before repumping it again. So that's the good thing about these little pump sprayers. If you got, you guys have more money to buy a better sprayer, then you can go for 3 gallons, or if you want to really step it up, if you have the money for it, buy yourself a battery powered sprayer that's good spray quality. If you're starting a carpet cleaning business, or you are in the business, but if you're starting out like me, you can keep it basic. Just get a little pump sprayer for 2 gallons, or you can get a pump sprayer for 3 gallons, depending how much pre-spray you use, just to spray down the carpet. But yeah, and when I pre-spray carpets at a customer's house, depending how dirty they are, I mix up chemicals of my own that I've seen on social media, on other carpet cleaners. I've used ammonia, LA's Totally Awesome degreaser. I mix some Fabuloso. Sometimes I use Simple Green, and I do use hydrogen peroxide for those tough stains. And I use a little spray bottle too to mix in my hydrogen peroxide or ammonia on the side, just so that when I'm extracting or I'm agitating stains, if I see a stain, I just get my little hand sprayer and just spray on that stain, agitate it a little, and then it goes away. So yeah, quickly in the air, I just like to go over it like this, wherever it lands, so that's what I do. All right. So there's a little knob right here you want to pull and let the air and the pressure up. You don't want to keep the pressure trapped inside the pump sprayers, because this is how they can break and get worn out for holding in too much pressure. So just pull this right here, let the air out. And as you let the air out, you can put the pump sprayer on the side and then get to the next step, whether it's agitating the carpet or if you're going to extract. In this case, my carpet's clean. I'm just going to do a quick extraction, and especially that I sprayed that pest solution earlier for the bed bugs. When I had the bed bug infestation, I sprayed the whole carpet and the mattress, everything. I'm just going to extract it away. Let's see. That's right. And I have, this is what I'm talking about, guys. So I have here, this is hydrogen peroxide. When you use hydrogen peroxide, you want to add like half water, half peroxide, because the one I use is very concentrated. It's the 12%. I do have it, but I'm not going to show it and talk about it in this video. I'll talk about my solutions and chemicals I use for cleaning in another video. I've seen the Wheeler brothers talk about it in a video, so shout out to them if they're watching this video. I love watching Joe Wheeler videos about cleaning carpets in apartments. They've done extraction videos, vacuuming videos, low moisture cleaning. They've done orbiter cleaning videos, scrubbing stains and all of that stuff. So that's really good content. If you guys want to see some good carpet cleaning vacuum videos, go on over to Joe Wheeler. Watch their YouTube channel. I highly recommend it, guys. They have some great content they upload. But I have with me my spray bottle with hydrogen peroxide, and I add half water. In case I run into a big stain I clearly see, I just spray it real quick. And if I need to agitate it a little, I got a little scrub brush. Just scrub it. And then I just go over it with my machine and we're good to go. So I'm gonna do the extraction process now. We plug it in. Let's see. I'll plug it from this outlet over here. All right. Here we go. Heard this on camera, but when you hear the sound of these machines change, that means that the dirty water tank is ready to dump. So when you hear that, listen carefully, turn your machine off, take your dirty water tank, go dump it, and then place it back where it goes. But so because I haven't done extraction underneath my bed or moved furniture around, you guys can see here's what we've got. Under the mattresses, that's where it gets dirty, mostly, but outside in the carpet opening area, the water doesn't come out as dirty, but in this case, it's pretty dirty, and it does have to do with spraying that pesticide I use for the bed bugs. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go dump this water out. Sorry about that, folks. I mean to leave you guys for a while. But yeah, so when you hear the sound of the machine change, that's when you want to take this dirty water tank and go dump it out. If you guys own a Bissell ProHeat 2X Revolution Pet Pro like this one. But anyway, let's continue to extraction. So now, as I told you guys before, this is a 1 gallon solution tank, so you have to constantly keep filling up with water over and over and over. And it's crazy how I use this little machine when I get a customer, right? But you know, it's done a good job for me. It's never failed me. You know, if I can invest in a better machine later on, I will do that. But as of right now, this machine does just fine for me. So I have to fill on water and then dump this dirty water too. So you guys excuse me for a few minutes. All right. I do apologize, guys, for leaving the camera running for quite a few minutes, but you know, I got to get more water. So I already filled up with tap water and already dumped out the solution tank again. So in these machines, you can see how quickly your water tank fills up and your water solution runs out quick. You do have to constantly fill and dump back and forth several times. So, you know, if you're stuck with one of these, this is mostly just to use for your usual carpet cleaning at home. But if this is what you have, if you're starting a little carpet cleaning side hustle like me, you know, this is what you have and you don't want to invest in any equipment as of right now, then you can start off with this until you start building your income a little bit and then get a better machine. So anyways, let's continue. So I am going to